Nothing, no matter how dear, should be sought at the expense of one's honor. So I think this is in a year. A year? No, it's more than a year. Okay, I just finished cutting up the onions too. I think you should have everything you need. Yes. Thanks, Pa. I'll go help Kavin pack. Whoa! Oh, good. Yeah, yeah. I can read this. I can do this. Okay, this recipe is completely unreadable. Layered biryani is really fancy. I've never made it that way before, but I've seen Amma make it the night before we left India. Maybe I can try remembering that. Alright, so here. Finding these ingredients. Okay. If it wasn't for the wonderful Elam Tamil community here in Toronto, I can't even imagine getting all these spices easily or affordable 20 years ago. Tamil shops, restaurants, theaters, and I hear they're even offering Tamil courses for students now. They work so hard to create this little home away from home. Huh. I wish I could do more here. Maybe I'll apply if there's any Tamil teacher jobs. Ooh, okay. Okay, so let's see here. So what can I... Now, the beef goes in after we add the salt and powders. That's important. Then we add water and let it reduce. How am I going to remember all this? Don't worry, I'll add all the instructions to the recipe book I gave you. Okay. So, okay, hold up a second. Never mind. Okay, so this, it said I add this after. So let's go up here and click on this. There's a logic to the order there's a logic to the order you add these 4 ingredients in. You want all of them to fry in the oil nicely, but the ingredients you add first will always fry more in the oil than the one you add next. Okay, makes sense. Right. So if I want the onions to turn golden brown, they need to be fried the most. And remember, once you add the tomatoes, they release so much water it's hard for anything to fry after. Okay, so the tomatoes are last, the onions are first. Remember, add all of these first. These ingredients are so expensive. Amma, why are you going through all this trouble? It's okay, D. It's a big thing to leave it to another country. I don't know when I'll be able to cook for you again. Alright. Alright, here we go. Add the cardamom. Add the bay leaves. Add the cloves. Add the fennel seeds. I can never get tired of how great roasted whole spices smell. Okay. Amma, I wish you could see how much these cost here. You would lose your mind over these prices. Alright, so onions first. Chives. Garlic paste. Okay, let's go chives or chilies first. Garlic paste. Then the tomatoes. Of course, the tomatoes go in last. We went through a lot of trouble for this recipe book, Alma. I'm sorry I couldn't take better care of it. But I'm fixing these now, and I hope Kavin can appreciate it when he cooks these. If he ever does. Okay, so now marinated beef, salt, and then all of the seasonings before we add the water. I don't remember doing it this way. I must have done something wrong. Let me try again. Wait a minute, I thought that's what we had to do. Wait a minute. Now the beef goes in after we add all the salt and powders. Okay, yep. Then we add, okay, boom. Okay, I just did it in the wrong order. Salt, powder, powder, powder. There we go. Now the marinated beef. Now the water. Ah! This smells divine. I think we just need to let it simmer for 30 minutes, and we can start the layering. Okay, so that wasn't actually that bad. Gravy is done. All that's left is the biryani. I hope I can finish it before Kavin leaves. Alright, baby. Okay. Alright, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Once it's done, let it sit on a low flame for 30 minutes. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. At least the second part is salvageable. I think the idea is to put everything in the pot, seal tightly, and let it simmer together. 1, 2, 3 might refer to the different layers of gravy, rice, and other things. But in what order? Maybe I can try to remember. I see. We just add all of these together on top of the rice layer. And that's the final layer. Yes. What's wrong, Alma? Oh, Alma, why are you crying? You know, we'll visit often, and once things are better, we'll come in. Oh, man. This is our home. Where else will we go? I know, Kana. It's just so far away. Okay. So. Yes, that's the rice. Saffron, mint. Okay, so I'm assuming then it's gonna be that on top, then another layer there, and then everything else gets layered on top afterwards. I'm assuming the milk goes in at the end. Saffron milk then. I think this is right. I just have to cover it with the lid now. It looks good. Okay, I think this is it. Just need to keep the flame very low and let it cook all together. The rice will fully absorb all the moisture from the gravy, deeply flavoring it. I can't wait. Me either. I'm hungry. Should be good now. Oh, I can kind of smell it. Oh, I can kind of smell it. It looks amazing. I'm envious of him being able to smell that right now. Oh, God, that looks good. Hey, look at Kavin. How is it? Oh, so good. Beef really is the best. Why am I eating... Why is Pav eating it with his hands? Oh. It's really good, Alma. I'm glad. I won't get many chances to cook for you like this again. Alma. Stop being so dramatic. I'm just moving out for university. Yes, Kana, but we'll miss you. Have you packed everything? It's a long drive. We may have to get gas on the way. Oh, as it turns out, my friends are driving there today after all. So I'll be going with them. Oh. This way you and Alpa won't have to drive all day. I was looking forward to the drive. We could all spend some time together before we send you off. It's not a hassle at all for us to drive you. We would love to. Last chance for us to annoy you with unsolicited advice. Ah, Alma. That would be nice. But I think it's just easier this way. You can always annoy me another time. Okay, Kana. Sure. Did you even get any of the meat pieces? Ah, maybe we could drop you... Maybe we could drive there next week. Drop you off some food. Oh, I almost forgot. Will your friends have enough space for some containers? I don't know. Why? I've packed a lot more of the biryani. I also packed some potties, pickles, and sweets. Did she give all the pieces to Kavin? Amma, I can't take that in the car. Why not? I packed for you and your friends. You can all eat. Amma, they don't want biryani. And the whole car will smell. I don't want them in my dorm either. You don't want any of it? Kavin, I put a lot of effort into making all of this week. I didn't ask you to. Why are you getting mad? I know you didn't ask, but will you even eat there? I don't know. There are cafeterias, instant noodles, whatever. I'll figure it out. I can't believe she gave him all the pieces. I love the fact that Pav is just so off in his own world. Just like, where's all the meat? I'm just eating Kuska? Kuska here. If I pronounce any of this wrong, I terribly apologize, and please correct me. That's not healthy, Kavin. You can't eat out every day. Literally everyone there will be doing that. I'm just trying to be helpful. Well, you're not. Why don't you just take some of it? You don't have to eat it. I said no, Amma. I'm done with this. This is a fresh start for me. I don't want to smell like Little India anymore. I just want to be normal. Oh, for once. Ah, Kana. The language you speak, the food you eat, the clothes you wear. Only you should decide that, Kavin. You don't have to change who you are for us. But just be sure you're not changing who you are for anyone else, either. There's a wonderful and beautiful culture that's a part of you. It would be a shame if you chose not to be a part of it. Just because you think it's not normal. Then why did we even move here? We should have stayed in India. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. It's just... There's no need to create a fuss over any of this. It's not like you're never going to see me again. I'll visit often, okay? Okay. And I call every week too. So please try not to worry. Okay? Okay. Is that them? Yes, I think so. Who's that girl? I've never seen her before. Smart kid. This is why I wanted us to drive. This is why he didn't want us to drive him. Chip off the old block. There he goes. I suppose it's good that he's so independent and makes his own choices. Even if they are so incorrect. Our choices were mostly made for us already. Whatever he chooses, at least it'll be his own decision. We just have to wait patiently for him to come back to us. Until then, it's just the two of us. Again. Huh. Just like old times. And now we get to making the second kid. We are unable to offer you our secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. God damn. Oh. Did Kavin reach the university? Did he text or call yet? No. Well, we told him to text or call when he gets there, right? Yes. Well, maybe he hasn't got... Oh, he has. I kept waiting and got worried, so I finally called him. He just said he forgot to inform us and hurried to hang up. Ah, well, it's a big day after all. I'm sure he has a lot going on there. Oh, sure. Let your son do as he likes. I'm not gonna bother anymore. He doesn't want to eat what we make. He doesn't want to speak in Tamil. He doesn't even want the name we gave him. I'm done chasing after him. Damn. Yes, you're right. Oh, wait. He got his headphones in his room. I was going to bring it to him sometime next week. But maybe we should just let him pick it up whenever he's here next. Oh, he did? Of course not, Pav. We should help if we can. He uses those headphones all the time. It'll be hard for him without that. What? Oh. You made that up. Is there anything more fleeting than your anger towards Kavin? That's what being a parent is, I suppose. When Kavin said he wants to pursue writing, I was so happy. Finally, something we have in common. I wanted to show him all the works that inspired me and all the poems and stories that I love. And the ones you wrote too. All the stories you read to him as a child were just ones you wrote on the spot. Yes, but I doubt he even remembers that. I don't even know if he can read Tamil literature, much less understand it. I used to wonder why he wanted to turn his back on all the unique and special things his roots have to offer. But after that night in the park, maybe he's thinking it's better not to be unique or stand out in any way. And I don't think we can blame him for that. I guess it wasn't the best decision to move. I don't get to write here. You don't get to teach here. It's hard for Kavin to be who he really wants to be here. Maybe you should have stayed. If you're going to suggest I would be better off not moving here with you, my anger is going to be anything but fleeting. But come on. I know how much you miss home. Wouldn't you be happier there? If I felt like I didn't have anyone, then yes. Maybe I'd be happier there. But I have Kavin. And I have you. Home is where you two are.